Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Railroad Tycoon 3. Last time we made it down to Port Jervis and about halfway up to Kingston. And this year, let's see, 1841, we're going to make it the rest of the way up to Kingston, at least, and maybe a little bit further up into the mountains. Maybe we'll crest the top there. Or, well, it's possible I might have to bulldoze some and start over there. Tricky with the mountains, you'll see. But anyway, let's get to Kingston first off, and let's see. We're kind of stay a bit on the north end, and then make kind of a hook shape coming down into Kingston, if we can. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I know, why don't I just go straight through the middle? Well, it's because I want to put the station pointing this way in case someday I build like the West Shore line alongside the river here, like from Newburgh up to Kingston. And then, you know, you could get to the station either way and then further up towards Albany. Oh, and look at Albany's Schenectady is built down to Hudson. So, that's a little rare for... Oh, and up to Saratoga Springs, look at that. It's a little rare for the computer players. Usually they just stick to their first two cities for the most part. But he is making a lot of money up there. He started off with two really good towns. But anyway, the West Shore line is really the main line here. So, and O&W kind of came in and branched in like that. So that's how we're going to build it. And I think I'm going to put a large station here because Kingston's just pretty spread out. Yeah, that's really the only way to cover everything. Alright, right there. There's the info on it. And, you know, you can read it if you want. And, service stations. I just got done trying to record this, and, there was some pretty glitchy stuff going on, which was actually pretty scary. I never saw it before, so hopefully that's done and over with. I restarted and stuff, and you know, closed the window that I had open, and let's see. Yeah, that track looks good. I mean, sometimes you gotta be real careful with these maintenance facilities. Sometimes you'll put them in the wrong spot and it'll just jump your whole track up and you'll have sixes leading in and out, because it has to be level wherever that maintenance facility is. It's like placing a medium station, really. And, I don't know if I'm going to try to build something for these little milk stations here. I think the milk will find its own way to Kingston. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. Wow, look at all that stuff up there. But, okay. Alright, so now we've got our connection. We've got our whole, I think this is the D&H Canal, by the way. Yeah, that's the Hudson River, that's the Delaware, and it runs alongside it. I think Summitville is named Summitville because it was the summit, the highest point of the D&H Canal, Delaware and Hudson Canal. Fun, silly enough, or whatever. O&W, Summitville, is the lowest point here because it goes up over the mountain here, and then as soon as it goes through the Summitville, it goes back up the mountain on this side. So, a little funny how that worked out. Anyway, where's my trains? Let's see, this one. Yes, Port Jervis to Summitville, then up Kingston to Summitville. So we're not going to skip Summitville either way. That's why Summitville is going to end up so big, because everything around here, Kingston, Port Jervis, and then anything up in the mountains is going to come in and stop in Summitville. And then we got another train from Summitville going to Middletown and Newburgh. And the cargo does move around like that. Okay, so this one now is going from Summitville, because it's heading up to Kingston, yeah. So we will start a new one. Well, not yet, because we gotta let this one go up to Kingston, and then we'll start a new one at the Port Jervis end. So that you got one on either end. Can go for that anyway. Let's see if I can buy any shares. Yeah. Price can't. That's right, it just split. Yes, yes, we're okay. Okay, that's good. That was probably one too many, but it'll go up. I'm not too worried about my stock too much, and we're coming out of the depression now, so we'll be fine. No. Let's see. Why is this not making anything? What the heck? It's fully loaded. Oh, because it was going to go to port service. Oh, son of a... I really got to remember to check. Whoa, that's a bit of a hill there. I might have to fix that later on. No, it's okay. Oh, that's not too good. That did not look as bad when I was building track. That is funky. I'm going to end up rebuilding that. Not right away, but I am. Alright, well, let's copy this train now and start the new one in port service. There we go. Now we got one train on either end. Beautiful. Let's see, let's go on back to some of the pastor's wool. Ah, crap. I knew I overdid it. Let's see, what's the damage? Negative 32. It's okay. I can fix this. This guy's stock went up pretty good, so I think I could probably just sell off one stock. No? Maybe one of these? Okay. We're good. I messed with that a little too much. Like I said, I am not good with the stocks. Ooh, it's making a lot of money now. Let's see. Mail, goods, goods, goods. Very good. Goods are good. Awesome. Oh, come on. Wonder if I can buy back stock. No, not that. Buy back stock. Oh, 290. Yeah, sure. Let's see. Now, am I okay now? Yes. That's a little cheating-ish, but I really don't want to lose all my assets this early. I mean, if I wanted to get the gold, which I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have a chance at anyway, I need a lot of personal net worth, and, you know, no, it just jumped down again. Come on, trains. I thought we were coming out of the depression. Damn it. Anyway, let's see, how much track was that? I guess we can build maybe up to the top of the mountain here. Let's see. Let's see if it'll let me start without a mess. Let's see how the end of it is kind of like just a little stub there. Yeah, it's okay. Good. You just gotta keep working it, and then the tricky part, of course, is when you get to the top. Because the whole time you're just kind of gradually trying to work up to the top, but that exact point when you get to the top, that's when it gets tricky. And that's good. That's a few threes. That's really not bad. It's just the way with grades also, if you're going to have to deal with a few really big grades, numbers-wise, you don't want a big grade and a tight curve together. You want either a tight curve but decent grade, or the other way around. Now, I wonder if I could make that a little bit more level. See how it's kind of humping up there a little bit. I know, too much of a perfectionist, but it's really worth it if you can get it really nice. See? Let's see. If you can get it to build up enough ballast, maybe. I think that's a little bit better than it was. It's always going to be a crazy tight turn there, but yeah, that works. Now, let's see. I think between what we built up to Kingston and maybe just a little bit more here, that's it. Next year, we'll figure out where we're going to put the station. Well, I can look at where we can put the station now. Let's see. It is going to be large because I want to connect these two little houses here. That's not a station. I want to connect these two little houses here, and we've got, what is this, cattle? Yeah, we've got cattle and we've got milk. And so when you've got a few little sporadic things like that, your best bet is to build a large station like that, probably right around there, and catch everything in one go. because like I said, just a resource on its own without houses usually is not worth it with the system that this uses, because the freight will move on its own, like in carts. Like if you look at this, see, it's moving on its own. So you don't want to just put a little station next to every little resource. I don't think it really works out that great. I've never had much luck with it anyway. Alright, well that's done, and come on. Let's see, I guess building a bunch of track that's not connected to anything yet doesn't really help my company too much, but you just gotta keep building whatever you can each year, because you only get so many track sections per year. That one's going up to Kingston and it's making pennies. Okay. This one's going to Somerville and it's making a lot. Nice. And it just passed the one that's making pennies. That works. I know, I guess if we have a little bit of money we can double right by Somerville there. First caboose. Well, I've been using them since 1830. Sorry. Look at that grade going up the mountain. Always amazes me every time I build that I actually pull that off without a crazy grade. Okay. Let's just do a little bit of double track right here. Just because, you know, we're going to have so many trains going in and out of Somerville there. Just trust me, it gets crazy. Nice. Okay, good. What's that? It's November already. And train watch. You got any trains sitting around not doing anything? I think we're okay. Wow, that turnaround time is long. See, it's not making much, it's only a couple cars, but at least it's moving. As long as it's moving, that's all you can really ask for at this juncture. Okay, loading up in peak still. Go back to suffering. That is working out. Good. Oh, 250, look at that. Times are looking better. Well, we can at least get Mountaindale maybe over to Liberty. Cool. We're excited. Very nice. And there's no pop-up for winter track building issues, so I guess I don't have to worry about that too much. And yeah, we're doing good. This is probably just about, I mean, I don't want to jinx myself, but this is probably just about the best start of this scenario that I've done, where I tried to just specifically build the O&W. I mean, any sane person that wants to connect New York to Buffalo would just go up the river. I mean, yeah, you just go up the river through Albany, Schenectady, Kingston, all that, and then just go over this way, Utica, Rome, Oneida, and all the way out to Buffalo. And that's the New York Central route, the water route. And that's, you know, the way to go. But I'm not doing that. I'm trying to make my way through the mountains like an idiot. But you know, what can I say? That's my railroad. So let's see. It's the next year. There's no problem. So let's start building. Now here it's really tricky to build the way you want it, and it's really hard to see exactly where you want to build it because the terrain is like so blank around here. I guess that's the way to describe it. Like I'm gonna go like straight through here, and this is gonna be Mountaindale. I mean, I'm not really very accurate with that, but it's pretty close. And then it's gonna kind of go down and up here. These two houses, that's Liberty. And I guess I'm gonna make that a small station because there's nothing else here. Even with a large station, there's nothing else I can tie into those two houses right now. Which sucks. It's so early, there's just nothing here. I'm not going to make branches off. I'm not that desperate, because I'm making enough money anyway, so I'm going to... So let's get to Liberty. I mean, they give us 250 track sessions, so... Alright. Single track. I didn't... Oh yeah, I was... Okay. Never mind. Oh, we've got... That? Hold on. Yes, that just popped up in 1841, a logging camp. Cool. That's awesome. They must have saw the railroad coming to town. Let's see. I hope I can reach it. Always go back a little bit, because it's always a little tricky to see exactly where you're going to go. Let's see. Where's that? The new one's right there. Okay, beautiful. Now, see it says Summitville Junction? No. You can just click right here and rename it. We're going to rename it Mountaindale. I'm not spelling that right. Wow. That was sad. Mountaindale. And I mean, I don't know really how accurate it is. I think these two houses are really supposed to be Monticello. And OW connected to Monticello through this little kind of grade here. That would make this right here Valley Junction, but I'll just show you how ridiculous that would be to try to actually do. I mean, no. Yeah. That's not gonna happen. I just can't handle something that bad. Everything's kind of compressed there, so where in real life it was a gradual climb, here it's just not. So we're not going to try that. So anyway, let me check my time. Okay, 16 minutes. Well, I'll go a little further. Let's just get over to Liberty real quick. Liberty is right there. Well, what I'm also realizing is, even though from here it looks like from Mountaindale over to Liberty is just kind of a straight shot, in reality it was very windy through here, because, you know, it's crazy mountains through here. And so I'm kind of not building it dead straight on purpose, but also you do have to try to get the best grades you can get here. In fact, in reality, right before Liberty, there was a little short tunnel called Ferndale Tunnel. Let's see. Now this looks a little weird. Oh, I know what I always did there. I always built a bridge there. Yes, in some circumstances it lets you build bridges over land if there's a deep enough valley, but it's tricky. It doesn't really want to, so you really got to pick just the right spot. And of course, since I'm recording, I'm having a little bit more issues with building this than I usually do. Well, I think I'm just going a different way this time, because I'm not coming up with a bridge. I am coming up with some ugly grades. Let's see. We're getting there, I think. That's pretty rough. I think this is it. Yep, there's my little bridge. That's not that's not very useful though. When it's got an 8 on one end. Come on. Work with me here. Oh, I might have to break the video for a little bit because it's getting long anyway. There we go. Almost. It's got a 5 on one end. So close. 2 4s. Oh, let's see what the rest of it looks like. I'm not sure I'm gonna like this. I know next is some pretty crazy grades up into these mountains, and there's gonna be a tunnel right here. And let's see. Yeah, something like that. And of course the other problem is with doing it this way, the station's going to be way up here. And then once some resources pop up like here-ish, it's going to miss them. Well, let me undo this back to Mountain Dale, and I'm gonna pause the video real quick and play around with it. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry I was not able to record myself building that, but I'm pretty much out of time. I'm up over 20 minutes already, and I just want to show you what I came up with. And pretty much it comes down, and then it hooks around, and there's a little bridge here. That's about the size bridge I remember. And then it kind of hooks around. Here's Liberty, and then next year will be that tunnel. And that's about it for this time. I will see you later.